How would you find the measure of each angle in the diagram? What angle relationships do you notice? Do you see complementary angles, supplementary angles, vertical angles, right angles? Identifying the angle relationship between the labeled angles, and what I mean by labeled, the ones that have a measurement given, 6x plus 4 degrees and 4x plus 6 degrees. What is the relationship between the two angles that are labeled here? Knowing that angle relationship will lead you to the equation. Seeing that those two angles together, 6x plus 4 and 4x plus 6, make the two sides of this angle that are labeled with the right angle symbol. The right angle symbol tells me that this angle is 90 degrees. Knowing that angle is 90 degrees, we can identify complementary angles. 6x plus 4 degrees and 4x plus 6 degrees represent two angles whose measurements must add up to 90. So there is our equation. Knowing they are complementary leads us to say their sum, when you add them, has to equal 90 degrees. Therefore, 6x plus 4 plus 4x plus 6 equals 90 is the equation you can write. Now solve that for x. Pause the video and solve for x. To solve, you combine like terms. 6x plus 4x is 10x. The constants, plus 4 and plus 6 is plus 10. Then you can use inverse operations, subtract 10 from both sides, and then divide by the coefficient 10 to be left with x equals 8. Knowing the value of x does not yet tell me the angle measurements. If I'm asked for all of the angle measurements in the diagram, I need to go back and apply that using a value of 8 for x in each expression. So 6 times 8 plus 4, 48 plus 4, 52 degrees. Four times 8 plus 6, 48 plus 6. 4 times 8, 32 plus 6, 38 degrees. Do those two measurements add up to 90? Yes. And then we can continue finding the other angles in the diagram. We know that any line has 180 degrees on either side. So that 90-degree angle must add up to 180 with this angle, which means it must be 90 as well, because that's the only way you're going to add up to 180. 90 plus 90. And then where do you see vertical angles? Vertical angles are formed when two lines intersect. If we trace line 1 and line 2, we can see those two lines form two pairs of vertical angles. This angle is congruent to this angle because they are formed and across from each other there. So if we know this angle is 38 degrees, we know this angle is 38 degrees. And then we're left with this last angle, which we know is supplementary, since it's the other side of that line with the 38 degrees. This side here forms half a circle, a semicircle. Therefore, it is supplementary to the 38-degree angle. So if this angle is 38 degrees, this angle would be 38 plus x equals 180. Solve by subtracting 38 from 180. And now you found all of the angles in the diagram.